You keep a folder full of stranger sins. Scroll like a detective with a quiet grin. Post the receipts, watch the pile on begin. Call it justice while you drink it in. You were right about them every single post, but the power felt better than the truth the most. Accountability used to mean something clean. Now it's just a mirror you refuse to see. You can be right about them and wrong about you. When the feed becomes a weapon and the high feels true. Keyboard vigilante with a righteous hand, chasing strangers just to feel in command. Right about them, wrong about you. That's the only part that stays true. You never met them, never shared a room. Still you wrote the verdict from your quiet gloom. Made a stage out of someone else's shame. Said their name like it was your claim to fame. You were right about them, yeah, the facts were clear, but the hunger in you never disappeared. It's not the truth that keeps you up at night. It's the rush of being the one who gets to decide. Jezebel energy in a different dress, calling out the pain while you wear the rest. You can be right about them and wrong about you. When accountability turns into something you do. Keyboard vigilante with a righteous hand, still chasing strangers just to feel in command. Right about them, wrong about you. In the timeline, never ask who you're becoming to.
Hey everybody, hey everybody. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah. Turn it a little bit, you know what I'm saying? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Did y'all like that song? Shout out to Miss T Pre for becoming a new member again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey. And let me tell y'all what is happening. Give me a second, y'all. Jesus. I literally turned the notifications off. And it is, thank you. It is so loud in my ear, you guys. Oh my gosh. Hold on 1 second. Let me refresh this. Jesus Christ. Okay. There it is. There it is. I turned it off, but it just kept going on and on and on anyway. So it put the alert in my ear like 12,000 times. Yes. So you guys, I also need to go and get the channel link for cover because I want you guys to start subscribing over there because I'm breaking down the content. I'm not putting all the same content on the same channel. And this, on this Saturday, we're going to have some conversations. The conversation is about Vigilante. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, boo. I'll touch in with you a little later on today. Let's send in prayers and positive energy to you. But yeah, y'all stay to the end of the show. I'm gonna talk about some things at the end of the show because there's some conversations I've been privy to, and I think they're intriguing to a large degree. But we're here today because I was watching the conversation surrounding JiDion's response to Mike Chum's EDP 445 documentary. And it started bothering me in a different way, right? This is not about whether I like JiDion or whether I like EDP. It's not about whether somebody did something disgusting. It's for sure about something bigger. Why are we becoming so comfortable with ordinary people assuming vigilante authority over complete strangers? And it ties into a real big conversation because I be watching people with their parasocial behaviors, their parasocial relationships, the insanity that goes on every day in these social media spaces. And for me, it's pretty simple. If you believe that somebody committed a crime, then report them. If you have evidence, preserve it. If somebody may be in danger, contact the people kind of equipped to intervene in the situation, right? But when they're reporting something, like when did that become permission to pursue somebody indefinitely? I think that's a major issue for me. Is that people feel like because they are bothered, that becomes their life's purpose. Why does someone believe another person's behavior deserves to be reported while simultaneously believing their own behavior should be immune from scrutiny? Because two things can exist at the same time. Someone else can be wrong, and so can you. What's up, Slanda? How you doing today? And so can you. So, y'all know what it is. If you missed the title card, let me run it again. The vigilante mindset. When accountability becomes obsession. All right? Like I'm telling you, as a statement of fact, I cannot frequent spaces and be bothered with certain energy where people are spending their whole lives like, oh my God, this is wrong, that is wrong. And they constantly doing a whole bunch of wrong stuff. And then they play stupid, like they don't understand that what they're doing is wrong because all of a sudden they want to be the morality police. No. Somebody's got to call everybody to the carpet. And if I got to do it by myself, well, let me lace up my boots and get to it. Reporting is not the same as punishing. Let's talk about it. I want to start with the strongest argument for citizen involvement, because I do not think this conversation works if we pretend institutions never fail, right? Police don't solve every crime. Victims are sometimes ignored. Companies, schools, platforms, and other institutions can respond slowly or badly. There are legitimate reasons for ordinary people to document concerning behavior. Preserve evidence. Report what they witnessed. Speak publicly. Advocate for victims. Participate in journalism and whistleblowing. Which a lot of people have a tendency to get mad at me because I'm a journalist. It is what it is, kid. The problem begins when the sentence changes from I should report this to I am now responsible for punishing this person. Those are different roles. It goes like this: witness, investigator, prosecutor, judge, punisher. No one person is all five. Never have been, never will be. Now, because some people are slow on the uptick, Let's really get into it. A witness provides information. An investigator gathers evidence under rule. A prosecutor evaluates whether the evidence supports the case. A judge applies law. And then a jury or a court determines guilt where applicable. The internet can collapse all of those roles into one person holding a camera or a grudge. Let's talk about it. Due process is not designed because bad people deserve special treatment. Due process exists because human beings can be wrong, biased, emotional, incomplete, mistaken, hell, even dishonest. Even people who believe they are doing good can get the facts wrong. Once a person emotionally decides, I know what this person is, every new fact can be filtered through that conclusion. Information that supports the conclusion is amplified. Information that complicates is dismissed. And the pursuit can begin to feel righteous simply because the target is unpopular. I think one case where we saw that very recently was in the case of JiDion. A lot of people just simply don't like him, so they have a heart attack because he's not receiving the punishment that they deem applicable, as if they've gone to anybody's law school, as if they've had any work experience that gives them jurisprudence to make any type of determinations or weigh in to any degree. Same thing happened with this EDP dude. I feel that JiDion made a major misstep. He violated evidentiary chains, and somebody that has the potential to harm children is allowed to roam free. So I'm not arguing that citizens should never investigate wrongdoing or participate in journalism or expose corruption or help bring information to authorities. I'm stating that boundaries, authorities, methods, and proportionality. Hey, Roxy, congratulations on your monetization. It should be something that is at the forefront of everybody's mind, no matter what you do. Hey, beautiful. Reporting suspected wrongdoing is a civic act. Personally appointing yourself the judge and the jury and the prosecutor, no, that's something else. You know what it is? It's the moral license. One of the most dangerous sentences a person can internalize is, I'm one of the good guys. I can do whatever I want to do because I stand in a position of authority. I'm just here to trap the child predators. I'm just here to stop fraud. I'm just here to point out the bad women. I'm just here to point out the bad men. Because once we establish ourselves as righteous, we can become surprisingly generous with our own behavior. Yeah. The mission is good. So the methods begin to feel automatically good too. Moral licensing is a research concept that examines situations in which a person's confidence in their moral standing can make later questionable behavior easier to rationalize. And I'm not diagnosing anybody in this episode. I'm using that concept as a lens for a question. Could believing I am doing good make it harder to recognize when your own conduct has crossed the line? This internal reasoning can become, I protect people, therefore my behavior is protective. I expose bad people, therefore exposing someone cannot be harmful. YouTube unfolded, doesn't it though? I am fighting evil. Therefore, my methods are justified. But the intention does not automatically determine the nature of behavior. You can expose misconduct and commit misconduct. You can tell the truth and still behave irresponsibly. You can believe you're protecting people while violating other boundaries. A righteous cause does not give you unlimited righteous conduct. That's the first place where I think mature accountability has to separate itself from team sports. And you know, that's a really important piece of this puzzle, right? Y'all see the vein where we go into, and you know how we're fleshing things out over the content, over the multiple channels. Why do you feel like you need to have a team, a group, in order to support and validate your posit or your positioning? If behavior matters, then everybody's behavior matters. The target, the investigator, the reporter, the audience, me, you, everybody, bodies. And ultimately, you have to lay down at night and sleep with yourself. And when you die, and die you shall, you don't get to go to your maker and say, well, it's not me, it's them. You're responsible for yourself. Act like it. Why is your behavior off limits? Now we get to the part that interests me the most. Suppose person A believes person B deserves scrutiny. That's fine. But then person A becomes offended when anybody examines how they obtained information, how they initiated contact, whether anyone was manipulated, whether evidence was preserved, whether people were endangered, whether someone was followed, whether authorities had already been contacted, or whether content incentives influenced the decisions being made. Well, why would those questions be inappropriate? Accountability that only travels in one direction is not accountability. Here's the questions. How was the information obtained? Who was harmed? Who has jurisdiction? Was evidence preserved? If your argument is that behavior matters, then your behavior matters too. If your argument is that people should answer questions about their conduct, then you should be able to answer questions about yours. See, I was always raised that if you can pass a lick, you should be able to take a lick. And if you can't, then you should stop. This is also where internet tribalism becomes obvious. When scrutiny is aimed at somebody we dislike, we call it justice. Hey, beautiful. When the same scrutiny turns towards someone we support, suddenly it's harassment, nitpicking, or missing the point. But principles only mean something if they survive contact with people we like. You can be right about them and still be wrong about you. When a stranger becomes your project. Now I want to pull away from predator catching and vigilantism for a moment, because this behavior is bigger than that corner of the internet. There is something strange happening online. People know where a stranger works, who they're dating, what their ex said 3 years ago, what live stream they appeared in yesterday, what account they followed, what they deleted, where they traveled, and what they have not responded to yet. Sometimes the person gathering all this information, honey, claims to hate the person too. And my question is this: why are you consuming that much information about someone you can't stand? Huh? See, people get it twisted. Parasocial attachment is not only admiration. We usually discuss parasocial relationships as fandom. The viewer who feels emotionally close to a celebrity or a creator who does not know them personally. But one-sided emotional investment can also be negative. Contempt can create attachment too. I don't like you, but I watch you, I research you, I monitor you. I need updates about you. I need you to respond to me. Please, please, please respond to me. If I say your name 6 times in a day, if I make video after video, community post after community post, where I'm talking all about you and you are living your life, you're the bad guy because I just want you to be my friend. At some point, the question is no longer simply whether you dislike this stranger. The question becomes whether you've built a relationship with disliking this stranger. Now that y'all is in a whole bunch of relationships by your damn. I found stalking on a 2-way street and lost it on a lonely highway. You're attached. And it's crazy that y'all let people have skyscrapers in your mind. Check yourself. If somebody you dislike disappears from the internet for a week and your first instinct is to search for them, to find out where they went, ask who they are with, check whether they've responded to your favorite creator, and wait for the next confrontation, your emotional investment deserves examination. And that doesn't mean that criticism is parasocial. Does not mean journalists should stop reporting. It doesn't mean public figures cannot be scrutinized. It means fixation is a behavior of its own. And hatred does not make fixation healthy or neutral. Research has also examined what scholars call a vigilante identity, a self-perception in which a person sees themselves as someone responsible for monitoring rule violations and punishing perceived violators without formal authority. Now add social media. You got these damn hall monitors running around here with they damn caution vests on, with the tape and the flashlight, their glasses and the pocket protectors, doing the most. What happens when that identity receives applause? Likes, subscribers, donations, community status, reposts, praise, people telling you that you're the only one brave enough to do this? Huh? Purpose is great. But when you start adding other elements, it shifts the skew of what that purpose is. Justice wants resolution. Content can benefit from continuation. Suddenly, the mission is not merely something you do. It can become part of who you are. And identity creates a problem when the problem ends. Now I gotta ask you something. Who are you without the villain? All my little vigilantes out there. If law enforcement takes over, hey babe, hey big Riggs, theoretically, the citizen's role should narrow. But if the pursuit is also providing purpose, attention, community, money, content status, the resolution can become emotionally and financially complicated. This was also discussed in my Selling the Gender War video. Slander, stop it. I don't really see you as the villain. I think you have moments where you are rambunctious and you act out, but I think we all do. But I also think everybody ascribes whoever they want to be the villain in their mind. And if you can't move past that, who exactly are you without that person? That's some real shit. And again, justice wants resolution, not continuation. Now, Riggs, yes, you do. You do be acting out. You just do it on a late night, on a cool. You do it so chill, so vibed out with the, you know, say you be blowing your blow and talking your stuff. Yeah, you do. Now, that doesn't mean that everyone doing investigative or accountability content is motivated by money. It just simply means that incentives matter. We examine incentives in corporations, politics, and media. So we should be willing to examine them here too, right? But social media got so many people in a chokehold. They don't want to really look at reality. They just want to look at what makes them feel good. Do something to make me feel good. Let's talk about it. Accountability versus humiliation. Thank you, Narratives and Dialogues. Thank you, Lorna, baby. The distinction I keep coming back to is this. Accountability and humiliation are not the same thing. Okay? Because accountability asks, what happened? Who was harmed? What needs to stop? What evidence exists? Who has jurisdiction? What process protects people? How can further harm be prevented? Whereas humiliation asks, how embarrassed can we make them? How many times can we play body cam footage? How many court documents can we read? How many live streams can we do? Can we make them afraid? Can we call their family members, their children, their jobs, their friends? Can we get another confrontation? Can we provoke a reaction? Can we make them trend? Can we turn their downfall into entertainment? Why am I yelling? Let's do 12-hour live streams. When someone is doing forever streams about individuals, that's not about justice. That's not about getting to any type of resolution. That's about people doing something to make themselves feel better. Stop letting them play in your face like they're doing something for the good of the people. They're not. Punishment can feel satisfying, and process can feel boring. And social media is built around attention, not patience. Shout out to all my patient people that will sit back and gather the evidence once they've told someone to leave them alone. Hey, P, justice doesn't require an audience. Sometimes justice is the police report that nobody sees, a preserved file, a witness interview, a court filing, a safety plan, a victim getting support, an investigation that cannot be live streamed because public spectacle would make it worse. The fact that something is less entertaining does not make it less meaningful. But what do I know? I'm just a girl in the world. The audience has responsibility too. And I'm going to remind y'all every time I go live, you have a responsibility too. Creators are not the entire ecosystem. We're a part of it too. Every time audiences reward escalation, we teach creators what gets attention. If the calm update gets 20,000 views and the screaming confrontation gets 2 million, the market has communicated something. Every view, every share, every reaction trains the algorithm. Welcome to AI. All of you that have something to say about AI, y'all hold on a few ticks, because I'm going to tell you a little something about AI and the algorithm. Real shit. We cannot reward the most theatrical version of accountability and then pretend we have nothing to do with the theater. Yeah, because I'm tired of you messy petty betties that sit there and act the fuck like you're above the bullshit, but you're always dead center in the mix of it. Into the thick of it. Stop playing yourself. Now you got to ask yourself this. Would you still support this behavior if there was no camera? Would you still believe it was necessary if nobody could monetize it? Would you consider it reasonable if somebody you loved were the target? Would you accept the same behavior from someone whose politics you hated? And would you consider it accountability if someone did it to you? Those questions reveal whether our standards are principles or preferences. Check your motive and check your methods. Now, I want to be extremely clear about something. I know, right? It might be. You never can tell. let me speak about this real quick. For all of the people that have an issue with my usage of AI on my platform, with my internet, with my money that they do not supply, if you want a class, just buy a course and I'll teach you so you too can have equitable, viable skills utilizing AI platforms and technology. Like I told you, well, some of you know, I'm presently working on a documentary about AI because the conversation has gotten so reckless and ridiculous. And people that don't know how to utilize the system always have something to say about what people are doing with the said system and how people are using the technology. I had a very long conversation with my good sis yesterday, and we was talking about this. And I'm like, if you really look through the annals of history, humanity in and of itself as a whole has always had a problem when it was time for the next phase of evolution, from the Industrial Revolution to the Renaissance era, to the tech revolution, to the financial recreation within the countries. Right. Exactly, narratives and dialogue. But like I said, there's documentaries coming. Y'all hold tight. It's a lot of filming that has to be done on location and editing and getting everything perfect. So look forward to that about the first week or two of September, because y'all know I am in a nice little honor society. I just got, you know what I'm saying, invited. I appreciate so I'm so proud of myself about that, y'all. And I appreciate everybody that left congratulations on that post. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to finish out this semester, honey, and then I get a little quick break, so I get a whole bunch of stuff done that week too. But then I'm back to it. Like, y'all got to stop focusing on other people and start pouring into yourself, because a lot of y'all are really out here acting like you're empty vessels. But anyway, questioning vigilantism doesn't mean defending predators. Doesn't mean defending bad actors. Questioning somebody's methods does not mean defending the person they are investigating. And believing somebody deserves accountability does not mean believing every possible method of holding them accountable becomes acceptable. This is exactly why mature conversations require us to hold more than one thought at once. Some right, exactly. Child, they don't even know. P, hold that thought for a minute. We're gonna talk about it now. They don't even understand that AI actually has been a part of DJing since at least 92-ish, 93. People have no idea how much AI has been integrated into your life. What do you think television broadcasting is? You think there's somebody sitting in a booth? Really? Oh, okay. Shout out to Australia. If you know, you know. Someone can deserve investigation. Someone can deserve consequences. Someone can deserve to be reported. And the person reporting them can still behave improperly. Because morality is not transferable. Facts. Don't talk about the 808s, P. They don't know. Another person's wrongdoings does not make you righteous. Another person's guilt does not give you unlimited authority. And another person's disgusting behavior does not mean we surrender every boundary society created to protect the rest of us. The most important question is not, is this person bad? Maybe sometimes we need to ask, what is this pursuit turning me into? Yeah, exactly. People always have to disagree, Lorna. But when you spend your days tracking a stranger, watching a stranger, researching a stranger, talking about a stranger, and then waiting for the stranger to respond and needing the stranger to remain your villain, I don't know if we're talking about accountability anymore. We may be talking about attachment. And when that attachment becomes your identity, your entertainment, and your purpose, the person you're hunting may no longer be the only person whose behavior deserves examination. Where does accountability end and obsession begin? Now, I want y'all to leave, in the comments, not whether you like the people involved, not whether somebody deserves consequences. Answer the harder questions. What boundaries should exist for ordinary citizens trying to hold strangers accountable? And that is going to be the pinned comment for this video. And this video, I think I'm going to leave this one up on both of the channels. I always say that, and then I delete it off of my chaos group. But I think I'm going to leave it up today because a lot of people need to hear this as we are growing cover raw conversations. I'm going to put that in the description bar as well. So if you watch this on my chaos brew going ahead and hot, come subscribe to cover where we keeping it all the way raw. Oh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Also, please make sure you go to iHeartRadio, iTunes, and Spotify to check out the catalog of music produced by my label. Shout out to each and every content creator that has an ass cap. Shout out to everybody that's doing it way big. Because it's not like it's a hard thing to do. So if you're hating on people for living their lives and doing everything that you feel you should do better, then you should simply do it better. Stop letting envy and jealousy make you have this insane level of obsession with people that are out here living their best life. Now I'm going to do something that I never do with my music. I'm going to let y'all hear a raw file. And then we're going to get up out of here. Enjoy your Shattered Saturday. Go shake your ass and do something fun. Check it out.
Yeah. You keep a folder full of stranger sins. Scroll like a detective with a quiet grin. Post the receipts, watch the pile on begin. Call it justice while you drink it in. You were right about them every single post, but the power felt better than the truth the most. Accountability used to mean something clean. Now it's just a mirror you refuse to see. You can be right about them and wrong about you. When the feed becomes a weapon and the high feels true. Keyboard vigilante with a righteous hand, chasing strangers just to feel in command. Right about them, wrong about you. That's the only part that stays true. You never met them, never shared a room. Still you wrote the verdict from your quiet gloom. Made a stage out of someone else's shame. Said their name like it was your claim to fame. You were right about them, yeah, the facts were clear, but the hunger in you never disappeared. It's not the truth that keeps you up at night. It's the rush of being the one who gets to decide. Jezebel energy in a different dress, calling out the pain while you wear the rest. You can be right about them and wrong about you. When accountability turns into something you do. Keyboard vigilante with a righteous hand, still chasing strangers just to feel in command. Right about them, wrong about you. In the timeline, never ask who you're becoming to.
Difference is with me, I never needed niggas ever. I leave them where I met them, I ain't tripping off no effort. Bones in the cut, try to talk you out your necklace. If you ever disrespect me, pussy, don't be disrespectful. I said, whoa, yeah. Back up off me, you don't know me, I'm too clean, I'm too holy. The time probably only, whoa, yeah. Back up off me, you don't know me, I'm too clean, I'm too holy. The time probably only, whoa, yeah. Back up off me, you don't know me, I'm too clean, I'm too holy. The time probably only go for real niggas. Don't brag about what they for me, cause they know I got it back. I'll show me up some commas, whoa, yeah. Back up off me, you don't know me, I'm too clean, I'm too holy. The time probably only, whoa, yeah. Back up off me, you don't know me, I'm too clean, I'm too holy. The time probably only, whoa, yeah. Back up off me, you don't know me, I'm too clean, I'm too holy. The time probably only go for real niggas. Don't brag about what they for me, cause they know I got it back. I'll show me up some commas. If I fucking make you come, gotta promise not to stress me. Don't be blowing up my phone and don't even leave a voice message. Said I can do you right, I'll do you better than your exes. I told that nigga to stop it, he was talking out his necklace. See, the difference is with me, I never needed niggas ever. I leave them where I met them, I ain't tripping off no effort. Bones in the cut, try to talk you out your necklace. If you ever disrespect me, pussy, don't be disrespectful. I said, whoa, yeah. Back up off me, you don't know me, I'm too clean, I'm too holy. The time probably only, whoa, yeah. Back up off me, you don't know me, I'm too clean, I'm too holy. The time probably only, whoa, yeah. Back up off me, you don't know me, I'm too clean, I'm too holy. The time probably only go for real niggas. Don't brag about what they for me, cause they know I got it back. I'll show me up some commas, whoa, yeah. Back up off me, you don't know me, I'm too clean, I'm too holy. The time probably only, whoa, yeah. Back up off me, you don't know me, I'm too clean, I'm too holy. The time probably only, whoa, yeah. Back up off me, you don't know me, I'm too clean, I'm too holy. The time probably only go for real niggas. Don't brag about what they for me, cause they know I got it back. I'll show me up some commas. If I fucking make you come, gotta promise not to stress me. Don't be blowing up my phone and don't even leave a voice message. where I met him, I ain't tripping off no extra. Bones in the cut, try to talk you out your necklace. If you ever disrespect me, pussy, don't be disrespectful. I said, whoa, yeah. Back up off me, you don't know me, I'm too clean, I'm too holy. You tell me, Riley, I only, whoa,